Backstreet's back, alright.
The Backstreet Boys danced and sang their way into country music at the CMT Awards.
We've got all the highlights from country's big night.
Anne Hathaway revealing what Rihanna said to her when she felt self-conscious about her body.
Plus,
Who's gonna take care of me?
You don't think I'm gonna take care of you?
But when you die.
It's getting creepy. The young star of Hereditary tells us why this new horror movie is going to freak you out.
Olivia Holt and Aubrey Joseph are here telling us what to expect in Marvel's Cloak and Dagger.
And Legally Blonde 3 is happening, people. We'll tell you everything we know.
Bend and snap. Good job, Jeremy.
Thanks.
It's all today on People Now.
Maybe we got to work on some of our form with that.
I think we need to commit more. We like half down. I don't know.
We'll do it again later. Happy Thursday. Welcome to People Now. Great to see you. We hope that you woke up and threw on some pink today because, yes, Reese Witherspoon just confirmed Legally Blonde 3 is happening, guys.
Yes!
Are you excited?
So excited.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. We want to know, which of her other iconic roles would you want her to reprise?
Yeah, there are a lot
of movies out there, a lot of roles.
Let us know. Vote in our People Now poll on Twitter, or just tweet us which Reese Witherspoon role you would love to see again with the hashtag People Now. Pretty simple. You know how it works. All right, here's what you need to know and what's trending today. Beginning on a very serious note here, Kate Spade's husband, Andy Spade, broke his silence on Wednesday, just one day after his wife of 24 years died of suicide at the age of 55. In a statement to People, he said, quote, "Kate was the most beautiful woman in the world. She was the kindest person I've ever known and my best friend for 35 years. My daughter and I are devastated by her loss and can't even begin to fathom life without her. We're deeply heartbroken and miss her already." The two share a 13-year-old daughter, Frances Beatrix. Andy went on to address reports of his late wife's mental illness, saying, quote, "Kate suffered from depression and anxiety for many years. She was actively seeking help and working closely with her doctors to treat her disease, one that takes far too many lives. We were in touch with her the night before, and she sounded happy. There was no indication and no warning that she would do this. It was a complete shock." That's his statement. After her death, there were reports that Andy had been apartment shopping. He addressed that as well. He said, "For the past 10 months, we had been living separately, but within a few blocks of each other. B was living with both of us, and we saw each other or spoke every day. We ate many meals together as a family and continued to vacation together as a family. Our daughter was our priority. We were not legally separated and never even discussed divorce." Andy also shut down rumors about Kate's death and any business problems the couple had with their new accessories brand, Francis Valentine. He ended his statement with only his 13-year-old daughter on his mind. He said, "My main concern is B and protecting her privacy as she deals with the unimaginable grief of losing her mother. Kate loved B so very much." Of course, our thoughts and sincere prayers are with the Spade family as they go through this very difficult time. And now we move on to this. Watch.
Everybody, rock your body right. Backstreet's back, alright.
Sing it with me.
Backstreet's back.
I just want to see if you guys would get it in a little bit. I mean, they did it better. It's fine. Nashville's annual CMT Award Show took place Wednesday night, and no pun intended, but literally everybody was there. I won't do another one. That was the last one, including the BSB. They were there, of course. The male group at the time of their lives. They even won their very first CMT trophy for Performance of the Year with Florida Georgia Line. These guys are taking over everywhere. The group later brought the crowd to their feet with an energizing performance of their new single, Don't Go Breaking My Heart, which, by the way, I played on repeat the first day it came out. I think it's pretty safe to say our favorite 90s boy band, they are not going anywhere just yet. Watch.
Here in Nashville, we're going to be recording some songs for the next couple of days for our new album coming out, hopefully later on this year. And then we're going to announce a new world tour coming up, starting maybe next year, early next year.
All right, be waiting. Can't wait for that. And country superstar Carrie Underwood made history at this year's CMTs, winning Female Video of the Year for her collaboration with Ludacris on The Champion. The singer gave hubby Mike Fisher a quick hug and a kiss on the cheek before walking on stage to accept that honor. Underwood thanked her fans for voting along the way and recognized Ludacris for, quote, wanting to inspire. Now, the award marks Underwood's 18th win, solidifying her record as the most awarded artist in CMT history. Go Carrie, good for her. Blake Shelton, guys, also won big, taking home top honors for Video of the Year. The country crooner snagged Male Video of the Year as well, so he pretty much ruled the show in that way, and Shelton now has 11 CMT wins under his belt. Can't say that we're too surprised. Oh, and did you guys catch this too? Watch.
This is the last time I'll ever call you babe.
Is that you? It's a little different look. Swiftie is a redhead in this sneak peek of Sugarland's Mad Men-inspired music video. It's for their new song, Babe. Swift appears to play the other woman in the seductive clip, which debuted during Wednesday night's award show. The full video drops this Saturday. We're living for the red hair, this collaboration, the whole thing. We cannot wait for more. You're excited.
She looks hot as a redhead.
She does.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I feel like she can pull off any hair color.
I mean, honestly, pretty much
Yeah,
at this
but she looks
point.
good with red.
And she can pull off being like a robot in that one video. I mean,
That
she can
is
do
true.
anything. T-Swift. There you go. All right, more for us in Star Trek.
Yes, we are kicking off Star Treks with one fierce actress who got some mega support from her lady co-stars.
But after I had my son, the weight was really slow to come off, and so I was a different size than I normally am. And the director told me, like, that's great. We have 8 women in this movie. We need to have as many body types up there as we can, which I was really relieved to hear. But I walked onto set, and like, you know, my weight's a little up, and I'm just aware of it. And I walk onto set, and like, I'm in my jeans, and I've done my best, and I'm gonna love myself no matter what. And Sandy Bullock just looks up and goes, "Looking good, Mama." I was like, oh, that made me feel amazing. And then Kate Blanchett's like, "Nice jeans, Hathaway." I was like, this is so great. And then Rihanna looks up and goes, "Damn, girl, you got an ass." And I, of course, was freaked out and loved her so much. And I was like, "Really?" And she goes, "You got an ass like me."
That's a big compliment. But you did hear that right. Even Anne Hathaway has her body insecurities at some points. Now, even though we think she looks fabulous at any weight, we love that our Ocean's 8 girl gang was there to give her a big confidence boost on set when she needed it the most. In an interview with Ellen airing on Thursday, Anne says she has come to terms with the pressure to look a certain way as an actress. But like any woman who just had a baby, she was very, quote, aware of her newly changed body. But I mean, when you've got Rihanna comparing your backside to her own, it's pretty much the best ego boost ever. So major props to the Ocean's 8 cast for showing us just how important building each other up can be. All right, now watch this.
My admissions essay. Action. I'm going to tell all of you why I'm going to make an amazing lawyer.
Yes, the rumors are true. Legally Blonde 3 is coming to the big screen. Woo! And it's been confirmed by Elle Woods herself, Reese Witherspoon. The Oscar winner shared this hilarious video, lounging in a sparkly pink bikini that you may have noticed from that first film. What a perfect reveal, and obviously she looks amazing. Reese has been a big proponent of shooting the sequel, telling Entertainment Tonight back in 2015 that she'd spoken with the film's screenwriters, explaining, "They wrote me and they said they were going to think about it. I think it's a really great time to talk about women in politics because we need more women in politics. We are 50% of the population, but we're only 17% of the government. We need some balance there." She said that perfectly. You go, girl. And those are your Star Treks for today.
All right, guys, stay with us. Eminem's daughter speaks out for the first time about her rapper dad. Plus, from Marvel's Cloak and Dagger, Olivia Holt and Aubrey Joseph are joining us live. Stick around for that.
All right, let's check in on our question of the day. To celebrate the announcement of Legally Blonde 3, which one of Reese Witherspoon's other iconic roles would you want her to reprise?
All right, let's take a look at what people are saying. We have the poll up, and so far, Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
I don't know about reprising it, but I did love it.
Yeah. I think that she could reprise that one for sure.
Cruel Intentions for sure.
I also think I want to see Big Little Lies going on and on and on.
Which is going to, yeah, we got some more coming, so we'll see how long that goes. Guys, keep taking our Reese Witherspoon poll on Twitter, but now we move on to this.
Yeah, Rumi and Sir Carter, is that you?
Not so fast. The Beehive was buzzing Wednesday night with reactions to this photo of Beyonce cradling 2 babies, but a rep says these are actually not Beyonce and Jay-Z's 11-month-old twins.
No, it's a fake out. The photo was shown during the couple's On the Run Tour 2 kickoff show Wednesday night in Cardiff, United Kingdom. Now, the tour includes 15 European cities and 29 North American performances.
But don't worry, guys. Rumi and Sir Carter were spotted on screen in another video shown during that concert of what appears to be a vow renewal ceremony.
Which is a pretty big deal because, as we know, Beyonce and Jay-Z are notoriously private, especially when it comes to their kids.
So they're letting people in the crowd get in on it. The video played while the power couple performed their 2009 duet, Young Forever. Both B and J, whatever, can be seen wearing all white, and they're joined by 6-year-old Blue Ivy in the clip. The video was followed by the message, "This is real love."
And I believe that that is real love.
I do
In
too.
April, they celebrated their 10-year anniversary together, so this would be perfect timing to retie the knot.
All right, guys, Eminem's daughter, Haley Jade Scott, is breaking her silence about her tight relationship with her father.
Yeah, the 22-year-old Michigan State University graduate spoke about their bond in an interview with the Daily Mail published on Monday.
Now, when asked if he was supportive of her, Scott didn't hesitate, saying, of course, we're very close.
Now, Scott is Eminem's only biological daughter with ex Kim Mathers.
Scott also told the Daily Mail that she hasn't decided what she's going to do now that she's graduated from college.
Yeah, she studied psychology, but says she's interested in the beauty industry and showing off her makeup skills. And as we see from these pictures, she's really good at makeup.
I think she's onto something.
Yeah.
She said that people have reached out to her through Instagram, but she doesn't have any official management. Everything's still up in the air. How's she going to find a manager?
I don't know how she's going to do it, but she made it clear she has no interest in following in her dad's footsteps and becoming a musician. But it seems like she has an idea of what she wants to do.
And the artistic kind of thing going there.
And maybe
right?
her dad can hook her up with a manager and like figure something out.
Open a few doors.
I don't know.
All right, watch this.
Who's gonna take care of me?
You don't think I'm gonna take care of you?
But when you die.
It is so creepy, you guys. But from show tunes to a creepy little girl in the new horror film Hereditary, Millie Shapiro can do it all. That is right. The young actress got her start playing Matilda on Broadway, but Shapiro has a deep love for the scary stuff, and she knew as soon as she read the script that she had to be a part of this.
I was really freaked out. I love horror myself, so I was really excited to be auditioning for a horror movie, and it was actually my first audition for a horror movie, so I was really excited. And I remember I was sitting at the table and I was reading the script, and I was having like such verbal reactions that my dogs were like freaking out, like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's okay, I'm just like reacting to the script.
Now, critics are raving about Hereditary, saying it's the best horror movie to come along in years. And Millie explained to me what makes it so unsettling.
Hereditary is a lot like The Exorcist and The Shining because it does take time to develop the plot and the characters, and it's not just about jump scares or how scared can I get you in this exact moment. It's about how scared can I get you when you're home, sitting in your room looking at the ceiling, which you don't always see with horror movies nowadays, which was really exciting for me to be a part of because I love the old horror and the way that it really did take time and it was developed and it wasn't just about scaring.
That's what I mean, black guy.
Ooh boy, that's a clip from Marvel's latest installment, Cloak and Dagger, which premieres tonight on Freeform. Now, it's about two superpowered teens who realize they're stronger against danger together than they are apart.
And we're joined live by Cloak and Dagger stars Olivia Holt and Aubrey Joseph. Thank you for being here and watching that clip for the 8,000th time.
I love it.
You still like watching it that many times?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's super surreal now that it's like actually happening. We're like every time we see it, we're like it's out in the world.
Yeah. Well, the show, look, it sounds amazing. Let's break it down before we get started. Tell us what each of your characters' superpowers are and what types of evil they are fighting here.
Sure. Well, Cloak, Tyrone, he has the ability to teleport. He has access to this dark dimension, and when he touches people, he can see their fears.
Oh my gosh. I think that's maybe the best superpower I've ever heard of.
It's pretty
It's like a multi-tiered superpower.
It's funny, like we both want each other's power.
Yeah, okay, what about
yours?
I play Dagger, Tandy Bowen, who can manifest light daggers out of her hands. So daggers made of pure light.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool,
And shoot,
too.
shoot them?
Yeah,
Or
I
is it
can
like,
throw them,
okay,
I can hold them,
You do
just
anything.
a little jab.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, just a little jab. Whatever's needed. Got it.
Show premieres tonight with a big 2-hour special. Very exciting. So I want to know, are you watching together? And what are your like must-needs when it comes to a viewing party?
We're gonna do a live tweeting situation.
Yeah,
This is our first time actually like live tweeting. So
Okay.
it'll be nice to sort of for 2 hours just be able to like engage with the fans. And I mean we've seen, this first episode and second a couple times. So it'll be nice to actually get like an instant reaction right away.
Yeah.
And
See what they're thinking.
we're gonna need all the snacks.
Hopefully
All the snacks.
You've seen it, so you've got some of the tweets saved, the drafts are ready, and just click, click, click as you go. Is that how it works?
I wish I thought that was.
Come on, what are you talking about?
We're like newbies at this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a pro tip, though. If you've already seen it, you can get
Just
some
get
ready.
them in there and you're ready to
What are
go.
we doing?
Come on, guys, get with
Now we know.
it. Look, let's say this: the Marvel franchise, obviously, it's so beloved. The fans are just crazy about everything that comes out that's Marvel. Have you had had friends or family that are specifically stoked for you to join that world?
I mean, yeah, definitely. It's a blessing. It's a Marvel. You know, Marvel's cinematic universe is the biggest thing in the world right now. So, it's very larger than life, and that's why it's just been so surreal until this moment. But it's here.
Yeah.
It's June 7th. It's June 7th, and it's coming every week.
I grew up like going to the movies with my family and seeing like every Marvel movie ever. Right. So this is very surreal to like actually be able to portray two superheroes, but not just on film, but like in television.
Yeah.
And these are two very unique and rare characters. We haven't seen anybody like this, not just in the Marvel universe, but also across the board in television. So it'll be really interesing to see.
Well, we're pumped for you.
I know.
Yeah.
Now you guys filmed this in New Orleans, right? Now you're both 20, so I'm not gonna ask about Bourbon
19.
Street. But are you like voodoo experts now? What was it like filming there?
The energy was definitely intense, and not in a bad way, just in, the city's been around for over 300 years, so there's a lot of history to the city, and I think, for our show, it fits the tone so perfectly, and it really resonates and speaks to Tandy and Tyrone and their story. New Orleans is constantly going through so much destruction, and it's just always fighting back, and Tandy and Tyrone have a lot on their plate, and they're just teenagers, and they're constantly fighting back as well, so I think it works perfectly.
Yeah. What'd you love about being there?
I mean, just like she said, just the culture is so rich, and I'd never been before I shot. So just the food, the people, we got to go to a Saints game. And I got to go to a Pelicans game at some point.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was
like
second home.
Yeah, I've never been. I gotta go.
Yeah, I haven't either, actually. People Now goes to New Orleans. Here we go with these two. Thanks for the invite. Olivia, look, you've done Marvel, done Disney now. I mean, Disney and Marvel both. Yeah. Huge fan bases. Who's more passionate? Or what's the difference between them?
Yeah, there's.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
So cute.
Playing the hits.
I was like 14 or something.
Yeah. But what's the distinct difference between them, or is there?
No, I mean, I don't know if they're all so loyal and passionate, and they stick with you. I mean, I started working with Disney when I was 12 years old, and I still have some of the same fans that I did then, and it's insane that they just go along this journey with you. And I've noticed Marvel fans are just as passionate and crazy and wild and love you and are like along with you on this journey and want you to succeed. And it's just special. It's really special. I mean, we're starting to do all the Comic-Cons and everything.
Oh, wow, okay.
That whole, crazy there.
Yeah, that
Is this your first taste of that stuff?
Yeah.
Because that's real. I mean, that's
No,
legit.
it's next level.
Yeah, next level.
Yeah.
Well, and another perk of being in the Marvel universe, you got to interview Chadwick Boseman for his film Avengers: Infinity War. That must have been amazing. Did he give you any behind the scenes or like a sneak peek? What was like the #1 takeaway from that interview?
Well, amazing is an understatement. He was the most amazing.
Yeah, I mean, what was funny was we said like, I mean, we're just embarking on this journey. Do you have any advice? And he was just like, dang, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like I never expected to have to give advice, and he's just such a genuine person and just really cared about our show and wants to watch our show. And so it was great to be in a situation where a guy like Chadwick, was so interested in talking with us and vibing with us. So it was dope.
That's really cool. Now, look, we know Marvel fans, we know how they think because we are part of them, all right? And we know everyone's going to start shipping Tandy and Tyrone. This is going to be a thing. They're also probably going to start shipping you guys in real life. Let's set the record straight and don't shoot the messenger. We're asking for our friends out there. Can we expect romance, and will it only be on screen? Let's just be real. This is just us.
I feel like this first season we're really focusing, I mean, it's very character driven, so we're really focusing on the characters, not just when they're together, but also as individuals and their journeys, along, this same path of things that are pulling them together, but also pushing them apart. So I think really dissecting, what their friendship looks like, and because a lot of the themes of the show are camaraderie and loyalty and the companionship, it's mega just there. And so I think showing that first, the audience is really going to respect and appreciate that before they see any sort of, romance or sparks or anything.
It's good to start friends first sometimes.
Yeah,
and then maybe check in a little bit. You guys play teens from very different walks of life here. Obviously, it wasn't very long ago that you were teenagers. What do you think that this show gets right about being a teenager?
I think just the fact of finding yourself. It's a really interesting time in life. You, especially at this point that they are in high school, that from junior year to senior, it's kind of like you're growing into an adult, but you're also still a kid.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of finding yourself and So it's crazy that, you know, they're finding themselves and they're finding their superpowers.
You guys are somehow relatable, even though you're teleporting. It's amazing. I love it. Guys, thank you for being here. We're running out of time already. We can talk to you all day. Come back, please. Congrats on everything. And guys, you can check out Cloak and Dagger when it premieres tonight, 8, 7 Central, Freeform's app, and on Hulu.
But let's take one last look at our Reese Witherspoon poll. We want to know which role you want her to reprise.
Do you have one? Do you know? Reese Witherspoon?
Looks like Sweet Home Alabama just ran.
Sweet Home Alabama, that's it.
No contest.
Is that what we want?
Cruel Intentions, not
Cruel Intentions not far behind.
But Sweet Home Alabama's.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
All right, coming up tomorrow, guys, Sutton Foster talking all things Tony Awards ahead of Broadway's biggest night this Sunday. Plus, former Bachelor contestant Corinne Olympios, who we love, is spilling all the secrets from her podcast, So Random. You do not want to miss that.
Yeah, she does not hold back, that is for sure.
No,
Thank
she
you
doesn't.
so much for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from actor Sam Claflin.
Bye, guys.
Have a good day.
Thank you guys so much.
No, thank you.
Hi, I'm Sam Claflin, and this is one last thing. So the last time I laughed so hard I cried was probably, I mean, it sounds horrific, but I think it would probably be when my little boy, we were on a scooter each, and he doesn't quite know how to brake yet, so he quite literally braked into the wall, and it's that, oh God, I feel so awful. I'm saying that I laughed at my little boy, and he didn't hurt himself, but it was just him going full pelt into a wall really made me and my wife laugh. My last big splurge, it would be, like, I have a tendency to like going out with friends and family, and it would probably be just I paid for a round of drinks, which is, to me, a big splurge. The last song that was stuck in my head would be, so I was literally just on my way to this interview, watching a video of my wife and little boy singing "It's a Beautiful Day," and my little boy would then go, "Hey, hey," bizarrely in tune. So I'd say that was the most recent song.